Hi everybody, I am car vlogging again. I wanted to get up a little extra early this morning and make a video, but I did not do that. So thought I'd just talk to you on the way to work. I just have to make a stop or two. I rent an office not too far away, and it is a shared office, which means it's very affordable. And I'll show that to you. It's bare bones, nothing special, but it's nice. It's very nice. I did not have breakfast, and I've decided to treat myself to a bagel. And I love cinnamon raisin bagels. I love all bagels, but I really can't have seeds anymore because of my low fiber diet. So everything bagels, and garlic bagel might be good. I don't have them very often. But I have discovered the best cinnamon raisin bagels actually come from Dunkin' Donuts. I know that's strange. But then again, I'm strange. I like Dunkin' Donuts coffee too. So I know that, the diehard Starbucks fans or the dark roasts, not my thing. I find them a little bitter. But I actually took a Ritalin this morning, so I really don't want even decaf, because decaf, is not 100% decaffeinated. And I'm afraid I'll get nauseous. I've been dealing with that for a couple of days now. And I've had a couple of off days. I can usually tell the difference between if I'm just down or I'm sick. And I've been sick. I have lower GI issues. Haven't had to take any Miralax for a few days. And also the nausea and being very tired. So that's why I sort of slept in a little bit today. Of course, my idea of sleeping in is usually like by 15 minutes. Once in a while, I'll really wake up surprised when I look at the clock. But ordinarily, I'll get up around 7 to 7:15 on average. But yeah, like once in a while, I'll wake up and I'll look at the clock, and it's like 8:20 or something. It's usually not by that much though. But yesterday was a hard day, and sleeping was kind of like the only thing that made me feel a little better. But when you sleep too long or you nap too long, you wake up feeling worse than you did when you went to sleep. That wasn't the case for me, but I made myself get up after a bit because I didn't want to not sleep last night. And I did sleep last night. It wasn't a problem, but I don't know why I'm telling you all this, but you're my therapist. And I like when you come with me on a car ride. What I really should do, because I live in the Amish area, and right now so many things are in full bloom and the corn is getting higher, I think I'm going to take you for a ride in the country. That would be nice. And maybe I will keep my mouth shut and just put some music over it. This area where you see it's more congested, it's not the most congested area, and there are some Amish that live around here and Mennonites. But where I first moved to Lancaster County, I had Amish neighbors, and it was a very quiet area except for the tourism. That was just beautiful. I don't regret moving out of there because just circumstances are what they are. But I'm very grateful that I had that opportunity. I would have neighbors bring me over whoopie pies or something that they made that was an Amish specialty. All right. The first thing I'm going to do before I go to Dunkin' Donuts is stop at the post office, because my digest in my email that I get notifications if there is something in the box. And so there's something in my P.O. box. Yay. And I really should put that on my community tab. I mean, I know I had a video with it on there announcing that I had a new P.O. box. But I also know that every single subscriber is not going to actually, well, go through every single video, and I understand that. So, community tab. But it's time for me to check the box. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I get very excited when I have mail, so think about it. And I will put that on my community tab. Now, just across the street to Dunkin', and there's nobody here. There's never anybody here, but they take forever. Sometimes I just get the bagel and I just ask them to slice it and I take it home because I like real butter, not butter-ish, or cream cheese. Maybe I'll just ask them to toast it since I'm not going back home yet. Yeah, I'll do that. All right, I'll be back probably after the bagel. I'm not really into doing a mukbang today. I'll see you soon. Hey everybody, I'm a little out of sorts because apparently my mic wasn't on for the rest of that trip, so I have to sort of give you a flashback. I stopped at Dunkin' Donuts. I got a bagel. They toasted it, and I had butter on the side. I think they might have even given me real butter. That was nice. It's gotten kind of bright and a little hot out here, so I'm put a little air on. Then I went to a local grocer called Stouffer's of Kissel Hill, and they have a very large garden center. They're a little pricey. I decided to get some plants for my office. I got two. I got a little dish garden and a pythos, and that was $40. That was over $40. I don't know. Everything's going up, isn't it? So from there, I went to my office, and I will show you my office in a few minutes. But for now, I'll show you my office now. Well, there you go. A ridiculous amount of money, but that's okay. And here's my little bare bones office. The door's open, sorry. But when it did let you see it all. So maybe some pictures on the wall. It's a good little office. Okay, I'm back, and we're gonna start heading toward home. I don't know if I'm gonna make any stops though. I don't like to go out too many times. I'm not one of these people who, let me just make sure my microphone's on. Okay. I'm not one of these people that likes to just, go home, go out, go home. I like to just get it all done and be done with it because I'm like more of a homebody. So that's what I'd like to do. Neon's coming for dinner tonight. I don't need anything for that. So we're kind of meal planners. I was wondering if you do that. So tell me, do you plan your meals for the week? I find it helps us eat at home more. Who can afford to eat out? It's getting a little crazy. I'm going to buy a $10 burger that's not going to be any better than it was when it was $6. I was also wondering if you saw the Happy Birthday Virgo video that I just posted. It's a little woo-woo, but I don't mind getting a little woo-woo because that's who I am. And I got some comments on the video that I did about prayers, and only a few of them were not supportive. One was a little bit edgy, and I find it annoying more than anything. I don't get angry. I guess, because I'm getting older and my hormones are loosening up. I think hormones are responsible for most of our behaviors, to be honest with you. But, I'm happy to debate. I'm not getting angry over it. Whatever. You don't have to watch the video. You don't have to follow me. That's fine. Said their piece and left, and that's fine. So that leaves more room for woo-woo people. I'm not too woo-woo. You wouldn't see me in a social setting and just think, oh yeah, she's a little spooky or gypsy-ish. I like gypsy clothes, but I don't go crazy with it. I think it's because I just want to live in a normal society, normal life. I don't need to stand out to know I stand out. Let's just say that. Sorry for the instability here. Some roads do need more work than others. Anyway, if you'd like me to do more of those videos, I'm happy to do so. I thought at least for the zodiac birthdays, that might be fun. But I could do other things as well. Sometimes I just need that break from cancer. Just talking about dying all the time it's kind of necessary in some ways because it's always on the forefront of my mind. But you do need a break from that once in a while. So what else did I want to talk about today? So back to the mailbag. I really haven't had a lot of questions. I think it's time for you to think about that. What is it that you want to know? Well, maybe we should do woo-woo questions. Can make predictions. Oh, as long as it's not politics. American politics are just not a good idea right now. Flagger is not doing their job, but that's right. Well, I will do more woo-woo videos if you want, but you're not going to get me into full seance mode or anything. Just light woo-woo. Well, I think that we just might stop at Wawa. I might get an iced tea or something refreshing. It's 93 degrees according to my car. And I'm feeling it. I only live about 10 minutes from the office. Maybe 12. So the air conditioning didn't even really kick in. I didn't turn it on right away because I wasn't sure if I needed it, but yeah. So I even live closer to Wawa. My favorite store. I grew up with Wawa. I lived in an apartment building. On the other end of the parking lot of the building was Wawa. So I could walk there since I was able to walk. This is not my claim to fame, though, really. Yeah, it's probably too late for coffee now, and the Ritalin is still kicking in. Anyway, I don't mean to bore you with my ramblings, but you've been good company. I appreciate it. All right, heading into Wawa now, and I'm going to check out with you right at the moment. and check back in with you a little bit later, okay? A little crowded here today, but it is height of lunchtime. Yeah. So I only worked, yeah, I'm still here. I only worked about an hour and a half. That's all I can really do. Excuse my boobage. I've got hair. Then I start pooping out a little. And now that I'm on Social Security disability, which I'm really, really grateful for, I can only work so much, or I can only earn so much anyway. So I have to be careful of that. I wouldn't deliberately go over, but I get close to that particular threshold. And then I have to start, okay, I can't really work for the next few days. It's a little silly that I have to do that, but I know that sooner or later, it's just naturally going to be less and less and less. Obviously, it has to be. So, all right, I'm going to go into Wawa, and the next time I talk to you will probably be at the house. All right, talk to you soon. Good morning, everyone. I couldn't close the vlog last night. The Ritalin kicked my butt, but I did have some iced coffee, so I crashed, and then I perked up, and then, yes, so that's what it does to me, but it's well worth it if it means that I can function during the day. And so this morning I'm heading out to the retirement home where I give my class on spirituality, and I'm really looking forward to that because I was sick last week, and that was the first time I ever missed since I started teaching. I really feel like I had a little virus going through my body that needed to be purged, and obviously it was. It just sometimes, you know how it is. One sick doesn't feel like another sick. So I am, looking forward to doing that. And I hope you all have a blessed day. I'm going to close now. And if you're still with me, I really would appreciate a like and a subscribe. And make sure that little bell next to the word subscribed is black, because that will show that you're going to get notifications when I come out with the next video in a couple of days. So until then, feel blessed, be blessed, because you are, and I will talk to you then. Bye.